I've learnt so much about Mettwurst, and yes, it's absolutely delicious as is. But if you slice this gorgeous Steiny's Mettwurst into nice thin pieces and serve it on a gorgeous sort of German-inspired toasty, it is absolutely delicious. So to start this, you need quality bread, and I'm using some rye bread, and it's going to be the most fantastic vehicle for all of our ingredients. So I've just sliced them, so they're about 1 to 2 centimetres thick. For our Mettwurst, we're going to cut it into nice thin pieces, and look at the interior of that. You can see that it's got a perfect ratio of meat to fat. So you can see I'm cutting this as thin as I possibly can. So I think that is plenty. And before we start filling it, I start from the outside and work my way in. So on the outside, good quality butter, and it's really soft, and we'll just spread that all the way to the edges. And we'll turn it over and do the other side. Okay, great. Now let's open that up. I don't need any butter in the centre. And I like to start with cheese because that's going to hit the heat first, and we want that to melt nicely. So Jarlsberg, I love Jarlsberg. It's not too intense, it's not too strong, but it also has a fantastic melt factor, so we want that. If some of the cheese is overflowing, that's okay. I like it to melt in the pan. It'll become super crispy. So you can let it fall over the sides slightly. Okay. Now for our gorgeous Mettwurst, we're going to add quite a lot of that. Again, all the way to the sides. It smells so good. I can smell that smokiness. I love it. Okay, sticking with our German theme, some sauerkraut. So I'm just going to add a sprinkle of it. Not too much, just a nice even amount. Okay, lastly, just a few pickles. So I'm actually going to slice the pickles because I want to add some to the side, but we'll just put a slight amount in our toasty. Sprinkle that over the top. Now we've got the cheese in there, we've got the sauerkraut, and we've got the Mettwurst, so it doesn't need any salt, but I will add a pinch of pepper. And the last thing, not only for a bit of piquancy, but I just like that American-style mustard for some sweetness. So we'll drizzle of that over the top. And now we can squish this sandwich together. Oh, it looks good enough to eat now. It's going to be even better as I toast it. When you're toasting the toaster, you don't want the pan to be too hot because it'll cook on the outside and that heat won't penetrate all the way into the centre. So you want this to be on a medium to low heat and just gently start toasting it so all those flavours have time to mingle and that cheese has time to melt. So in it goes. And we'll just pop that pan on top. And now we wait. It's not a bad spot to wait either. Look at that view. Toasty has come out of the pan, and just like all good things, you must wait. You don't want to bite into a toasty when it's piping hot. Trust me, I've done it and it's not fun. Now, once you've left it there for about 4 to 5 minutes, we can slice it, and I like to use a serrated knife. It's just much easier, straight down the centre. Oh, that's a good sound, isn't it? And just have a look at that. Oh, perfect ratio of bread to meat, to sauce, to cheese, the lot. And we'll just top them together onto the plate. Now, of course, this is good enough as is, but if you love your sauce like I do, I'm going to add a little more of that mustard, big dollop on the side, and some extra pickles. And that right there is a little dreamboat. Every little morsel of this is going to be so delicious.